Honey, I'm glad you brought this up. Because we really do need to talk about it.
It's too late now.
No, it's never too late to make things right. It's hard, I know that. But you need to talk about it. You need to say how you're feeling so that we can work to fix it.
Words will convince you that what happened to me wasn't your fault. And go ahead and say them. But don't expect to convince me because I know better.
Is that what you think, BJ? That what Frank did to you was my fault?
You're the expert. You should have seen what was happening.
You're not saying anything that I haven't already said to myself, honey. And I honestly don't know how I missed the signs, but I did. I made a mistake. People do that.
Not you. Not Super Jody. That's who I thought you were, you know. Back then, before all this started. I thought you were all-powerful. Best mother in the whole world. My friends were so jealous of me. They thought you were so cool. I thought it was fun. You talked to me, not down to me. I said you listened. You really listened. But you didn't hear me. I was screaming inside and you didn't hear me.
My sweet baby, I am so sorry.
Sorry, it just doesn't cut it, Mom.
I guess you're really angry with me.
There you go, being so clinical. Sounded like the competent professional. Yeah, I guess I am angry with you, Dr. Walker. You invited him into our house. You told me what a great guy he was. You let him stay with me when you and Dad went off to lie on the beach in Bermuda. Do you know what he did to me when you were out on your glamorous vacation, do you?
BJ.
Why didn't you protect me?
I tried. I thought I had. I talked to you about letting men touch you. Honey, I would have rather died and not let Frank near you if I had just known, but I didn't, and I have been going over and over every moment of the last 9 years in my head, looking for a sign that I missed, a word. But you never let on. You never even hinted that there was anything wrong.
You should have known. Mothers are supposed to know. Especially mothers that pretend to be perfect.
I never, ever pretended to be perfect.
I thought you were.
Did I? Maybe I loved you so much that I wanted to be perfect for you. You were right about something else. I should have seen it. I should have been looking. Every parent should be listening for the things that aren't said.
I told you, she's not talking to you.
I can have her brought in as a material witness. You know that.
Maybe you didn't hear me.
Is that Connor McCabe? Is he here? I don't want to see him.
You don't have to, sweetie. I promised you that.
Why should I believe you? I trusted you before and you let me down.
It won't happen again. How dare you come over here to badger my daughter after everything she's been through?
I'm just doing my job.
Overdoing it, if you ask me.
Well, I didn't ask you. I'm in a conversation with BJ's parents, and you're no part of it. Now, I need 5 minutes of your daughter's time, that's all?
No. She's asleep. And I won't wake her up under any circumstances.
So what you're saying is you're willing to sacrifice your son to save your daughter?
Is there a point to all this?
It's dangerous for a kid out there on the run like that. I mean, you know that as well as I do. Who knows? Maybe some cop may consider him a danger and take him out. In self-defense, naturally.
Nice to know you're so concerned about him, McCabe.
That kid is in a lot of trouble. It'd go better on him if he gave himself up. He seems close to his sister. Maybe she could get that message to him.
Are you slow or what? We already told you you're not going to talk to BJ.
Oh, I see. So when this gets personal, that oath you took when you joined the force goes right out the window.
I took another oath before that one. And it wasn't before some civil servant, but before God. I swore to be the best mother I possibly could for my daughter, and up until now I haven't done such a great job. But that's about to change.
What went on in there between you two? In case you haven't noticed, this is going nowhere. Why don't you go home and leave these people be?
So, Miss Capwell, are you part of this conspiracy of silence?
What conspiracy?
Well, you tell me how it looks to you. Sawyer Walker, son of 2 cops, close friend of super cop Cruz Eden, miraculously gets his hands on a set of keys to his own cell block and walks right out the door. And nobody knows nothing. So put yourself in my place. Wouldn't you say that something stinks big time?
You know, I've heard just about enough of this. I'm gonna go check on BJ.
I thought you said she was sleeping. So, Miss Capwell, you're me. What do you do?
If I were you, I'd be very careful. Sometimes when I'm around people that I think are playing word games with me, I get a little clumsy and I spill things. Coffee?
No, thank you. I never drink coffee.
You scared her away. BJ's gone. She must have gone out the window.